Bring it. Yeah. Can you do it again? Good guy. Ring the bell. Oscar, ring the bell. Go ring the bell. Yay, good boy. Mom gotta go get you some chicken. Here we're going to go into that last preview. If you guys remember, a couple of weeks ago, I did a preview about some of the videos that were coming forth. So this is the last one of that set of videos. And remember, if you see something on my hand, remember it's healing. I cut it. If you want to know all about that, just go back and watch the other videos because, you know, y'all don't want to hear that story again. But it is healing, and so it looks not as bad, but it still is not a pretty thing. So don't freak out. It's just my hand healing, honey. All right, so going back to what I was saying. So I'm going to be doing the last video of those previews, right? I'm sure y'all have probably seen these things. But anyway, okay, so here's the die. It comes with your outer part, right? Then you have the actual word that goes like that. And then if you wanted to cut this circle out, it goes like that. So it comes with stamps and also the decoupage pad. Okay, what I mean by that is this little doodad here. So it comes with these pads where you can cut this out or you can stamp and color it whatever you want to color it. So I am going to make a couple of cards out of these things finally so you can see, you can get some general ideas. I'm doing a couple of things a little bit different on this video. And I'll try and list all the little things that you may and may not need. We're going to do a box and we're going to do some other things that are just different with the cards. So let's get started. I want to kind of show you one of the cards. Remember, if you remember, I did it a little while ago earlier. And this was just simply with the outline die and then the other die that goes in with the decoupage. Not anything special, but it's really, really cute. Will go in a regular size envelope. Now what I had was these boxes. We all do it. Christmas time come, honey, and you go to the dollar store and you see all them pretty boxes. And I bought about 10 of these boxes. Honey, I ain't used them yet. And so I thought, you know what, this would be a good little die to make some of these cards and put in this box to give away. Excuse me. So I cut out several different versions. I'm not even sure why this is here. You know how you cut out stuff, you be like, that ain't got nothing to do with what I'm trying to do. So we're going to put that over there. Anyway, so I cut out a couple of versions of all this. And I'm just going to pop some cards together real quick. And then we're going to do a box. So let me see what I have here. I have this one right here that I've done. And let's see. Let's take a look at this one. So I have a lot of old cards. This is the best thing to use. You know, if you have like just a lot of old cards and you don't have anything to do with them, that is the best way to do it. Now, how you get this thing here is that actually on that die has a flat part, so that once you put the die on the paper, you just move it a little bit slightly over the crease, and then that's how you'll be able to get. It won't cut all the way out like this. It'll give you the ability to actually make a little card, which I can't even get open. What the sand blazes? Okay, like that. Boom, shakalaka. So here's one I just thought was really cute. The paper actually is marble. You won't be able to tell it. Cut this out twice, and then if I had my glue, I would be on point. And I need a bigger set of glue, so I ain't fighting with the glue. Okay, we're going to go with this one. And so some of the things that I've done, I've kind of already did them in advance. So I'm just going to pop these together to kind of give you some ideas. If you have these dies, if you don't have these dies, I would go out to HSN. I wouldn't go to Crafter's Companion or anything like that because it's going to be too expensive, you know, with the shipping. Man, I love me some going to Crafter's Companion's website. But the problem is the daggone shipping. You almost need to get a part-time job, child. I'm just telling you what I know, okay? All right, put the glue over here. All righty. And then I'm going to put this down like that. Really simple, not hard. and these are just cute little cards. They make really cute little cards, you know. Again, like I said, these can go into like a 5x7 envelope. All right, so we have that there. Then I'm going to open it up. I'm trying not to make it mess up too bad. All right, and then what I did was I just used some nesting dies. Very, very simple. And now, normally you wouldn't put, it's really not a good idea to put this kind of glue on this glitter, but for the purposes of this video and time, we're going to do it. I just wanted to give you guys a general idea because I want to spend a little bit more time on some of the more, and then you can put your little, on some of the more detailed cards that I'm going to do. So I'm going to stick a little bit of glue here just so it will stay. And then this is the one you would put your sentiment on, okay? It doesn't have to look like, it doesn't have to be like that, but, you know, I just thought, well, you know, well, why not, right? All right, and we'll put a little piece of tape here just to expedite time so that, because I don't want to stick it down permanently because I do want to put a sentiment on there, and I'll probably, like, stamp it and then emboss it or something like that. But just so that you kind of get a general idea. And you could always even put some pattern paper on here. We're not going to do that right now. I just want to give you a general idea. All right, so there's that right there, right? About that. Did I put it on the wrong side? Lord, y'all know okay, no, I didn't. All right, we have that there. And then we could always put the little emboss. I mean, not the emboss, like the little decoupage deal. Let's see. Or we could put this one here. Which one looks better? I think that one looks better. All right, so and we'll just wrap this around just a teeny little bit like that. Okay, and then it doesn't have, especially if you're going to be mailing it, you know, you don't want to put a whole bunch of, you know, you don't want it to be too busy, right? Because then you'd have to pay for that extra bulk. All right, and now this, is this going to stay? Yes, you are. I'm going to put a little piece of tape here. Y'all know I temporary tape stuff. And again, you know, a lot of times I do it because I don't know how I want to finish it up. And I'll kind of just have like a general idea of how I want to do things. All right, so we're going to put that there just so it'll stick and you can see how it kind of looks. All right, there we go. So that's a cute little card right there. Voila. Boom. You have your inside there. And then also what I did was I put some glossy accents on it. And then I put one of those little, I don't know what you call them things. People always laugh. And I say it all the time. And every time I say that, I don't know what it's called. I say, I got to remember that for the next video. Well, y'all know how that always goes. That's one there. Let's look at another one. Now, here's another one. Oh, rack 'em, schmack 'em. Let's see. Let's do this one here, and then I'm gonna do, okay, so now this one is totally different, and I actually really like this one. This is some paper that I got from, I want to say Hunky Dory or something, but it was off of Crafter's Companion. I love this paper. This paper is so pretty. Isn't that pretty? Again, now all I did here is I used a hole puncher, as you can see, and then I used some little, what do you call these things? It's just a little teeny pack of them. Little miniature, you know, and they have like the little fly thing, see the little thing on the back? Right. And then what you could do is, you know, later on, to expedite time, I just put it on there. But you do want to like put a little piece of tape or something on there, or even cut this whole thing out again and with a color, and that will cover that up so you don't have the ugliness on the back. But I want to just kind of give you an idea of how you can still make this card. Now, I haven't glued this down. I will glue this down. And what I did to make, I just put a score line right in here. As you can see, a score line right in here, so that when the card opens up, and again, I'm going to temporarily put this down. I mean, I could go ahead and glue it, but I don't want to take too much time gluing because we have lots of little cards and card ideas to go through with this project. So I'm just going to put a piece of tape right there. And I think, and what I love about this little card is, and you could actually even put, if you wanted to, you could put that there. I don't think, let's put this one here just to see how it looks. if you have these dies, take this video and use it as maybe some inspiration for, you know, for making your cards, but maybe doing something a little different. Because believe me, sometimes we can get this stuff, we get so excited, and Chad get the stuff home, can't figure out a Sam thing what to do with it. All right, so we put that little in there, and that may not look good. I don't know. You might like it. I don't know. But what I like about it with these little, these little clasp things, the card will now open like this. All right, so it'll open like that, and then you can put your sentiment again on the inside. And I just cut these, these are some stitched nesting dies. And again, I'll put a sentiment there at a later point. All right, and we'll just plop that in the middle. I love this one. I think it's so cool. I really like that one. So there's an idea for you. Again, all you're going to do is put a score line right between those letters there on both of them. Okay, and you'll need your little hole puncher, just a small one. You don't want it to be too big, because then it's kind of like, what happened there? So these are little tiny micro ones. And then this card just opens up just like that, which is nice. And again, you can always cut it out again, pattern paper, and do something else so don't be so white on the inside. Okay, as well as on the back. We talked about the back. Okay, so there's one as well. That one's really cute, really cute. Alrighty. Now, and I think I'm gonna leave the shaker one for last. Okay, so now here is one that I wanted to do something different. I didn't want to use that. I wanted to make it more male, and I wanted to also use something other than what came with the collection. I wanted to make an easel card. So what I've done is I found a deer, okay, and that's just taped on. I found a deer from one of my reindeer, one of them collections, child. We have so many. Y'all know we have so many. And I put a reindeer there instead of, you know, and instead of the stuff that it normally comes with. And then I also made it out of an easel. So as you can see, it would be an easel here. It would sit up like that. And then we just need to put a little stopper on it, okay? So it's the same thing. The easel card is the same thing. We cut this out twice. And then you just want to put a score line. Now I could probably make that a little bit tighter. You just put a score line, and then you're going to glue only the bottom. See, you only glue the bottom to the bottoms. And then that's how you get your little cute easel card. And there we have it. And then you could put something here, whatever you want to put as a stopper here. And then your sentiment can go in here, you know, or wherever you want to put your sentiment. It would go in there. But that is a very cute one, and it's just an easel card. Joy. Yay. So there's that one. All right, just a few more. Let's see. And I forgot to get my shaker stuff, so I'm kind of hot about that. I forgot to go get that one. You've seen this one already, right? You've seen that one. I keep showing to you like, Lola, you keep showing me that. Why you keep showing me? Because I kind of like it. I ain't gonna lie. And it was the first one I did. When I first got the collection, you know what I'm saying? It was the first one I did. All right. Let's see. Now we have, let's see, we have this one. This is going to be the Big Kahuna one. All right, and we have this one right here. And again, I think, yeah, this was another one with the reindeer, and it was an easel. And remember I told you these were cards that I had. I just had these cards, and I got tons and tons of 5x7 card bases. And I was like, you know, what am I going to do with all these things? And so I was like, let me go in here. And so it worked out really perfectly where, again, this is another little easel, okay? And this one, actually, what I did was I found another reindeer. And I was like, it needs a little bit of something. So I was thinking about maybe sticking this white in here to give it a little bit of contrast. See if I can get it in there. I don't save, I don't throw away stuff, because remember, when you use that die to cut the stuff out, you get this nice piece, this nice round circle. You could always use it for something else. So I'm just going to put that down there like that. We have the deer on the side, the prancing deer. I did use the little decoupage thing there, you know, the little candle, but you don't have to. You can put whatever kind of stopper you want to put there. And there's an easel. I would take this and maybe cut it out again and make this red so you can see that, so it wouldn't be so much white, or it may be okay. I don't know. It just depends on how you like it. Okay, if you want to, remember with these easels, you can also put your message on the back. That's up to you, however you want to do it. So that is that one. All right, so we have that one. And then last but not least is the one that I made, and I'm hoping that I can get this the way I want it. So I wanted to make a shaker card out of this last one. Okay, so this one, again, I wanted to make it out of a shaker card, right? But what I found was that, first of all, I kind of made a boo-boo, and I got a little crazy with my holes, and it got a little bit too close to the edge, but that's okay. We're going to fix that. So let me show you how I did this. So remember, you're going to have a piece for your back, okay? Then you're going to have this piece here, and then you're going to have your one that covers it. Now, you may see, this was my original template, so I was trying to kind of fix something without having to cut it again. But for the purposes of the video, you wouldn't have this second piece here. But I was trying to cover up them bad holes because I had punched over too far. And I really need to go in more in this way. So I kind of covered it up. Y'all remember, I'm not a professional crafter. Okay. Here, I love this because you can see I used some acetate that has snowflakes on it. So what I've done is I've turned this over. I put my acetate on it. I have some foam going around it. What I want to do here is, the first thing I want to do is I need to cover this up so that the goop that I have that's going to be in here, which I'm going to use these little sequence packs. Crafter's Companion makes these in all different colors. Now, I don't know if they're on the website at this point, or you may be able to find them somewhere else. But even if you don't use these, I mean, I got these with this other thing that I bought from a while back, and it was a whole bunch of colors, you know, when they were doing shaker cards. That's what it was. So I'm going to use these kind of pearlescent or iridescent ones. But what I want to do is I want to cover up. Let me get the part. Let me mess this thing up now. Wait a minute, y'all. Because I'll be done botched it up. Okay, so I want to cover up this part here. Okay, because I don't want my sequence to go through here. So I'm going to take, I want to lose my little brads. I just cut this same die out. I etched it in yellow for some reason. I guess I was going to. And I'm just going to literally put it over here so that the brad, so that my little sequence will not fall out the back of the card. Because, you know, that would be kind of not good, right? Now, I don't want to put a lot of glue on here because I'm going to put glue because it's just quicker. But I don't want it to get caught on anything, or my acetate or anything like that. So I'm just putting a real fine line of glue here. Just enough for it to catch onto the paper. Okay, do I got enough? Yeah, I think that's good. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and set this like this. Okay, and that way now, when I go to put my little things down, it won't fall out the back. Okay, so we have that like that. And then see, these are gonna, now it'll go in here like that. Now the second thing I wanted to do is I wanted to see, now you may or may not can see that little line. See the little line here? Let me show you. That I'm going to use that insert. Remember I told you how it's really good to keep your little inserts like this that when it cuts out. And I'm going to take that insert and I'm going to stick it right in here, and it'll cover up all that badness. I'm going to put a little line of glue again going around. You know what? I think I'll put it on here. A little line of glue going around here. Not too much again, because I don't want it to, my sequence to get caught on it. I don't want it to get, I don't want to mess up my acetate and have a glued mess. Just a wee bit. And you could use, I'm using this big old thing like that, but you could always, you know, decanter some glue and put it in one of these little things like that. You know, if you got that kind of patience. Right now we ain't trying to do that. I mean, it has glue in it, but, you know, I'm just trying to I'm just trying to give y'all some ideas, child. That's all I'm trying to do, honey. All right, so we're gonna stick that down in there like that. Okay. Voila, like that, and I'm just gonna rub it in. All right, so we have that like that. Now, I'm not gonna put a whole bunch of the sand blazes. Okay, I'm not going to put a whole bunch of sequins in here. Not too many, but just a few. But sometimes I find when I use these things, either I use too many or I don't use enough. I never can get... Is this thing even open? What is this? Sand Dickens? Oh, it's open. Okay. So, and then... Oh, my Lord. And don't drop them. You don't want to drop, because look, I didn't drop... I'm a star. I'm a star. Then you drop them, and then, oh Lord, didn't think be everywhere. All right, so let me see if I can. All right, so we got them in there. Okay, I'm gonna layer them down like that. Okay, and now I'm going to go ahead and take the double-sided tape backing off, and we just gonna hope this is gonna work out. That's all I can say about that. All right, and then let's see if I can do this in a timely fashion. Oh, watch out now. Let's see. Oh! It was something I wanted to tell y'all. It was kind of funny. Oh, well, I don't know if I should say that. I ain't trying to get sued. I mean, it's not like it's really bad or anything. But, okay, I'm going to say this without mentioning names. I think that's how you do. You don't mention names. So, it's this television show I watch. And this person comes on and she does crafting a lot. And, I mean, you know, that's like her job. And I love her. I absolutely love her. She's the absolute best. But what I like about her, unlike maybe some of the other ones, is sometimes she'll be measuring stuff and cutting stuff. And it'd be all wrong. It'd be all wrong. I'm glad I'm not the only one. But what I love about her is that she really, it shows you that even if you're a professional crafter, quote unquote, I'm not one, but as a professional crafter, I like her. The reality is because she still makes mistakes, and she, you know, it's just the fact that she, you know, it's not perfect when she does it. The whole thing isn't perfect. So it's always, something always kind of goes awry, and it's just so funny, but I love her to death. And she's great, and she makes great things. Okay, so now we're going to put the top on this without talking, because y'all know, well, you know. I don't think I need to say anything else. So I'm going to line this up and hope that I can get this on right. Oh, please. The little holes. Ooh. It's not quite perfect. So now I'm going to smush that down really good and pray nothing comes out when I get to shaking. Alright, so nothing will come out the back, because remember we put this on here. And then I'm still going to smush it down. Yeah, that's really cute. Alright, so we have that like that. Now, you have this here. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of glue down, because that's supposed to, this really would be glued to this part right here. But, because remember I kind of made a little boo-boo and I didn't want to recut it. I just wanted to kind of give you guys an idea. That's why I put this white piece down. And you have to be careful with this glue and glitter paper, because it will stain it. It'll mess your paper up really bad. So I'm going to have to be a little more cautious with the glue on that. I just wanted to get it glued down. Okay. As well as this side here. And then we'll go ahead and put the brads back on. And finish this one up. And then next we're going to do a really, really pretty box. Oh no, you know, I think what we're going to do is some slimline cards with these dies, using the other word, Joelle. Why I keep saying Joelle? Noel. Joelle is a person. Why do I keep saying that, y'all? I think that's about as good as I can get that one. All right, so we have that there. And I don't know, I think what I might do, again, it's a little shaker. It's a little shaker. So we can put... Anyway, there's your shaker card one. I think that one came out kind of cute. A couple of little maintenance things I'd have to do to it, but overall, it's adorable. All right, so let's look at a really pretty one. If we just wanted to do the individual card again, remember we talked about how you didn't want any background or anything. Oh Lord, don't let me drop these things, child. Oh, can you see getting this stuff all off the floor? Oscar eating and me going to the vet. Oh my gosh. All right, so ooh, there's one right there. Ain't that a mess? All right, so this one I really, really like. Again, this was a card that I had. I used, I think we're going to use this greeting here. So what I did with this one, I have cut this out, making it, again, you just take the die and you put it, if you have any kind of card. Why can't I open this up? What the devil? Good night. What is going on here? Why is this stuck together? I don't know. All right. So again, what you do is your card. Like you could take a legal size card, a slimline card. Take your die, put it over the fold, and then again, you've got that part here. So this is all the parts of the die that came out. So what I wanted to do is, here is the outline. Remember, you have the outline. You have the word itself. Okay, you have the little circle, and then you have this little part here, which is kind of weird, but it makes sense when you put the card together. So what I wanted to do with this one, which I think is so, so pretty, I'm simply going to try and do this expeditiously as possible. I'm going to just do a little ring around the side. Let's see. No, do I want to do that first? Oh, wait, let's see. I want to make sure. Yeah, I think I want to do that first. No, do I want to do that first? Yeah, I think I do. Let's put the ring around the side. Really, really quick, like. Don't forget to like and share and comment and do all those things that you guys. I hope you've been sharing my videos with your friends. And then I really hope that you're getting notifications of when I'm posting new videos. Because what I normally do is when I post a new video, I also will go out to Facebook. That is way too much glue, y'all. Oh, my word. And I will also post a link to it up on Facebook. But sometimes I don't do it. Sometimes I kind of wait to see if once I post the video, if people are viewing it. And I notice that people are. So I think that the bell thing is working. I don't know. I've always been a little concerned about that bell thing, notifications. So if you're not getting notifications, make sure you check your settings so you know when I am posting. I don't really have a set thing. I try to get something up at least once a week, if not within, a week and a half, because it does take me takes me a little while to do these videos. The editing and all that kind of stuff. It just, it takes a while. It takes me a minute to figure out what I want to do. All right, so we have that in there like that. Now I'm going to go ahead and stick the NOEL in. Okay, the actual word in. And again, I'm just going to put a little bit of glue because something went a little crazy a few minutes ago, and that was not good. And I could have used my little small thing glue, but I ain't trying to squeeze. And even though my finger is healing, it's still, part of it is still sore. And it's not happiness. Now look how pretty this is. That was a card, but it was just a card base. I never used it. So it really worked out well with this. Now I'm going to just sit this inside of here. Trying not to mess up the gold. Because once you get glue on this mirror card, it is a nightmare. Alright, so we stuck that down like that. Now, we have these two pieces here, right? Remember how I said I had these two pieces here? So now what I want to do is I want to go ahead and get that down, stick down, get down, stay down. See, glue got right there. There's no coming back either. You'd have to just let it. All right, so now I'm going to stick this piece in here. And originally, normally you don't use this little piece here, but because of the way this is, because I'm using the outline, it doesn't look right until I put this back in here, and then it all kind of comes together. I like to think it does. It might not. I don't know, y'all. But I think I might use this little thing here because I kind of got a glue ministry problem. Let's see. This is like a little fine tip applicator, and it really works very well. But squeezing, sometimes, you know, my finger still kind of hurts a little bit because you got to squeeze quite a bit. All right, so let's set that in there like that. Okay, why aren't you working? Why aren't you going in there? That's not. So we got that there. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this part. I'm just going to put the glue right here. Which, what I might have should have did from the beginning on the other one. I really wasn't thinking on it. Work smarter, not harder, y'all. Alright, so we have that. Stick that in there like that. It's almost like paper piecing. Well, it is paper piecing. Alright, so we got that there like that. And again, this is just going to be a really simple card. So how pretty is that? That is really, really pretty.